Seems like deja vu. Talking about rain once again.
I know, another storm popping up in the metro, this time on the east side of the city instead of on the west side. And here's a look at the time lapse from earlier this afternoon, seeing a lot of sunshine, then those cumulus clouds popping up over the mountains, dumping that rain and the heights and the foothills of the Sandia Mountains. Now, most of the action has pushed out of Albuquerque and to the south, but still some showers and storms trying to develop on the west side of the metro right now. These storms developing to the north, trying to push to the south. And we still have a strong storm dumping a lot of heavy rain and producing probably even some small hail just to the east of Interstate 25, Los Lunas and Belen. So if you find yourself under this storm, watch out for flooding because this storm is dumping a lot of heavy rain, and we do have flood advisories for parts of Valencia County until 7 o'clock tonight. So stay away from the arroyos and do not cross flooded roads. Also stay indoors and away from windows, as these storms could be on the stronger side, producing a lot of lightning. We do have some spotty activity in far western New Mexico, just to the south of Black Rock and to the south of Grants, and then farther to the south and to the southwest around Grand County, Silver City, Lordsburg, picking up some pockets of heavy to moderate rain. Even in the southeast corner of the state around Lee and Eddy County, some isolated storms just to the east of Hobbs. These are also moving out of the northeast to the southwest. So we'll continue with these chances for storms over the next few hours as they develop once again around the mountains, especially along the central mountain chain and the Gila. So they'll continue to dump heavy rain over the next few hours before winding down as we head into the overnight. A live look outside, you can still see that storm off in the distance in the southeast portion of the metro. Some lightning strikes there and some rain still coming down. A temperature of 84 degrees. We broke into the lower 90s today for highs, so another hot day, but with the clouds and the moisture moving in, that has dropped our temperatures back into low to mid 80s. But check out the wind out of the east southeast at 26 miles per hour and gusts up to 32 miles per hour. So you'll notice that if you step out the door right now. 85 degrees in Santa Fe, 75 in Los Alamos, 80 degrees in Las Vegas, 90 though in Roswell, 95 in Carlsbad, where we've seen some clouds and some rain. Temperatures into the upper 70s in Ruidoso and 86 in Alamogordo. A wider view of what's going on around lunchtime. We had those storms firing around the northern mountains and also the Gila. An area of high pressure continues to hang out over the four corners, but it's not completely drying us out, obviously. So we still have those storms developing during the afternoon. Tomorrow, this area of high pressure will continue to hang out over New Mexico, limiting our storm chances to the mountains. But as we head into the middle of the week, things will begin to change. So for tonight, still some scattered storms, pockets of heavy rain and some strong storms dumping, even some small hail. Then for tomorrow, this area of high pressure hanging out over New Mexico. We'll see the storms developing around the mountains and also in the southwest corner of the state. But eventually, by Tuesday into Wednesday, that area of high pressure will push far off to the east, opening the door for more moisture to move back into the state in central and western New Mexico, giving us a good shot for widespread hit or miss storms by Wednesday and Thursday. So here's the extended forecast for Durango, Pagosa Springs, and Cortez. Temperatures climbing into the middle to upper 80s after starting out in the 50s with a slight chance for a few spotty storms. That chance will continue for Tuesday and Wednesday with highs in the low to mid 80s. Over Farmington, another hot day is on the way with highs back into the lower 90s, kind of like today. 90 degrees for a high in Gallup, 86 and Grants, with a slight chance for an isolated storm around the higher terrain. Then over to the southwest, a chance for more storms here, especially around the Gila. Temperatures into the middle to upper 80s in places like Silver City and Glenwood, lower 90s in Tennessee and Deming, and then over to Roswell and Carlsbad. A chance for some storms tonight. Another round possible tomorrow afternoon, but a better chance for showers and storms here in the southeast by Wednesday and Thursday. And then over to the northeast, we could have a few isolated storms tonight. Temperatures into the 80s and the 90s tomorrow, and that chance for storms will continue on your Tuesday and Wednesday. And then over to the northern mountains, a chance for more afternoon and evening storms tomorrow on your Monday, with highs into the middle 80s in Santa Fe, 88 in Espanola, with temperatures eventually falling back into the 70s by the end of the week in Santa Fe. And then over to the east mountains will be in the middle to upper 80s, with a chance for a few storms. And then over to the metro, high temperatures into the lower 90s. And then we'll continue with that chance for storms, Crystal, for pretty much the entire week ahead, with temperatures falling back into the middle 80s by Thursday and Friday. So it'll feel a little bit cooler by the end of the week.
All right. Thanks so much, Chris. Here's